Hey guys, it has been so long since I posted a video on this channel and I feel dreadful. It's been 3 months, I think. I've tried to record this video about 3 times. I just want to do a little update that says, you know, I'm not abandoning this channel, I'm not going to stop making videos, it's just I'm having a bit of a time of things at the moment. We have a little kitty friend with us who's having a bath at the great moment. I really miss making videos for this channel, and like I said, there's lots of factors that go into it. Part of it's technology problems, like I'm running out of storage, so I can film a video but I can't edit the video and then post the video, if that makes sense. Like my computer is running too slow because it's just too full, so we're working on getting some storage sorted out. I haven't been having the best time in any respects. My depression's been worse, my anxiety's been worse, my endometriosis has been flaring up. It's like just everything at once is shit. And I started taking a new medication that I never made a video about, and for the first 2 months it went really well, and then it didn't go so well. Which is often the case. So I foolishly fell into that trap of thinking I had finally found something that was gonna improve my life quite a massive amount, and yeah, then I don't know yet. I haven't stopped taking it, it's just we're working on dosages and things, and yeah. The part that went wrong was I ended up having a big panic attack, and it comes down to it's got to be the medication, as well as a very triggering event that happened that I'm not going to go into now, because then I won't be able to watch this and edit it because it's going to upset me again. So yeah, that was really shit because I hadn't had like a full-blown panic attack, like a 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10, everything but the burning legs out of 10 panic attack. You know how I give my panic attacks ratings. Yeah, I hadn't had one for quite a while, like a year I think, and that was just really disappointing and crushing to my self-esteem and my confidence and everything I've been working for this year. So that really fucking sucked, because if you've watched my videos, the few that I've posted over the past year and a half, so I've been working really hard. And yeah, it's unfortunate that I see a panic attack as a sign of failure, because that is not the way I would speak about it if someone else was telling me this story. You know, I would never say to them, oh, that totally means bad things. It's, you know, I have panic disorder. It's something that's going to happen. It's just I was in a really good place, and then this horrible thing happened, combined with the medication, and it all went a bit wrong. My sleep is worse than ever. That was the last video I posted, was about my sleep schedule, and it's just I don't even know what to call it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what kind of condition I have. It's not insomnia, that's the thing, or not insomnia as most people think of it, insomnia. Apparently there's lots of different kinds. Who knew? My sleep is worse than ever. Like, my schedule is just upside down. I'm like a night shift worker, and that is not working for me anymore. I did find out something really interesting about sleep with my psychiatrist this week, because I saw her earlier this week to get my refills on my medication, but I won't go into that right now because that's like, I don't even understand what she told me, but it was just, it's very interesting about depression and sleep and how people get into the bad patterns of sleeping, and why you might actually become kind of addicted to the bad pattern. And it was quite eye-opening, but I need to do more research. I can't go into it because it will just be like a train of thought babble thing. What else? I filled in those sleep schedule sheets that I showed you in the last video, or the video before. I think both the last 2 videos, I can't say the sentence properly, both of them were about the freaking sleep schedule paper thing. I filled them in like every single day for 2 months, 3 months. Nothing. It didn't help. It just made me feel worse because I would look at it every day and be like, oh God, I did it again. Oh, I did it again. Oh, I fucked it up again. So I'm having a week off of doing that, but that's not helping either. So I don't know what to do. It's like I know what to do, but I can't do it. And I don't want to make this whole video about sleep, so I'm going to shut up about that now. I also took a really, I can't even say it, I made a really big decision in my life to try quitting coffee again. If any of you know me at all, online or in life or where, you know, you'll know how I feel about my coffee. It's kind of akin to how I feel about these. No, obviously I love my cats more than coffee. So I have switched to decaf. Yes, there's still caffeine in decaf coffee, but it's minimal. I haven't cut out things like chocolate, but I'm not drinking regular tea either. It's just because I was in this crisis mode after this panic attack where I was on this slightly higher dose of this new medication and drinking coffee, and apparently the two don't go so well together. Like, we did a lot of research online, me and the man shape, because I'm terrible. I can't read medical stuff online. I go into a tunnel of badness, and he just finds out the true facts. And yeah, so that's another thing that we found out, was that the new medication didn't play well with a lot of caffeine or even 1 cup of coffee a day. So I am 1 week clean of real coffee. I cannot tell you. I've had a constant headache, obviously. My doctor that I saw earlier this week said I should consider just carrying on without coffee until Christmas, just see how it goes, how it feels, you know. And obviously I dropped my dosage of that new medication as well. And then reintroduce one or the other. I'm thinking that the doctor's thinking introduce the medication, increase again to see what happens. If I get to that stage of like anxiety again, it's clearly not going to work for me. And yeah, obviously I want the coffee, but I'll give anything up. I would give any food or drink up to make my mental health better. So, you know, even if it is my favourite beverage in the whole world. God, Jess, get over it. How can someone be so passionate about a drink? I know it's like totally not like weird, like so many people talk about coffee this way, but seriously? I swear I had something else to say about coffee, but I've just sat there for 30 seconds just going like on the screen, just staring at myself like, what were you gonna say? We were actually planning on going home for Christmas this year, back to the UK, and because of the panic attack and everything it set off, we are not doing that anymore, and that's really sad because I was feeling the best I'd felt in a long time before that happened. And I know so many reasons why I shouldn't have cancelled the idea of going on the trip. Like, we never booked anything, thank goodness. Anyway, God, Jess, it's 10 minutes again. I've talked for 10 minutes again. I think the more pressure I put on myself to talk quickly, the longer I talk for. Great. So that's probably something that I didn't need to talk about, Christmas. That's obviously always stressful, no matter how hard you try and make it not stressful. And I kind of look like I'm wearing a Christmas jumper. This is kind of like my Christmas sweater. I literally bought it last night. It's from Torrid. Oh my God, they opened a Torrid here 3 months ago, and I can't stay away. It's been a dream of mine to have a Torrid in Toronto. If you don't know what a Torrid is, it's a plus size fashion store, and it's full of things like this, and I just love it. This jumper, oh my God, when I went in and I was just straight for it, mine. I was like, wasn't even gonna try it on. It's like, this is my favourite sweater that I've ever owned. See, I'm saying sweater now instead of jumper. It's finally happening. I'm finally Canadianising. Back to my point. Did I have one? Probably not. My point was, where have I been? Yeah, So that's basically the story. Bad shit happened and I didn't cope with it really very well at all. And I had to have a lot of help and assistance from my local doctors and my Manshape, and like I didn't need to go to hospital or anything, thank goodness. But yeah, I just needed a lot of support. I'll say support, that's a much better word. And I have a wonderful friend here who understands, because she suffers with things too, so that's always just, I'm so grateful for that, to have someone I can talk to face to face who understands. It's amazing. On the bright side, there is a bright side. During those 2 months that I was on that medication in the first place, which I will talk about in another video, but it really is a longer separate video because it was to do with another diagnosis. Yay, another one. I don't even know what I have anymore. Do you get to that stage? You've been diagnosed with so many things, you're like, do I have all of them? Or do I just have, like, is one of them like just a symptom of another one? And people get annoyed and say, oh, you shouldn't label yourself. And I'm like, the problem is, I want one. Like, I mean, I don't want to label myself. I want a label for the thing I'm experiencing so I can treat it better. That's the way I see it. Anyway. Oh my God, my thoughts are all over the place today. It's horrible. See, that's what the medication was helping me with, to make my thoughts more streamlined, and you can probably guess a little bit from that what I'm talking about. But yeah, since the drop in medication and the lack of coffee, I'm just back to complete random bollocks again. Oh God, what was I saying? That's so annoying. I'm going to edit this and go, that's what you were saying, you knob. Oh, positive things. Okay, during the time that I was on the medication at first, when it was doing really well, and that's the dose I'm on now, but the problem is my anxiety has returned like full force, and during the first period of that medication, honestly, I have not been that, I have not had that, I can't think of the word, my anxiety went down so much, and my depression went down so much, that I was able to do things that I hadn't been able to do for a long time. So I have actually been doing a lot of stuff before the tragic events. I shouldn't say tragic, traumatic events. But then since then I've also, I went to a concert last week. I went to see the Bare Naked Ladies at Massey Hall in Toronto, and it's a venue that is like well famous because of its acoustics, and it's a really old building, and it was, oh my God, it was so fantastic. And I have not been to a live music event for, I just got an enclosed one, not like an outdoor random festival-y type thing you walk past at Christmas. That's what I mean, like you buy tickets and you get a seat. I have not been to a proper gig. I don't know how long, but it has been over 3.5 years since I moved here, so I don't know. And it was so amazing. Like, I'm getting chills right now because I'm remembering how good it felt to experience live music again. Growing up in my teens, I would go to shows every week, and it was just, it does something to me. Live music does something to me. And it was such an incredible experience, and that only happened last week. So I'm trying to kind of say it like that to remind myself that good things are still happening. It's just that we're figuring some shit out still again. But during the time before the trauma, I went to Buffer Festival again, which was a YouTube festival they have here in Toronto, and that was awesome. I got to go to the Creator Day of Buffer Festival, which you had to kind of submit an application for, and I got chosen. And that was just so crazy that I even applied for it, because I would never have applied for it before. And I only did it as like a joke almost. Like I was like, oh, I'll just apply and just see what happens. And then I got in and I was like completely freaked out. But I went and did it on my own, and I just can't believe that I did that. That was amazing. But I just wanted to say, you know, I did manage to get some really good things in my memory bank during the good time. I might be appearing a lot happier than usual, but that's because I'm kind of, you know, when you act the opposite to how you feel, like it's not like being fake, you just kind of I think when you suffer with like mental health problems or physical health problems for a really long time, you get really used to kind of hiding stuff in a way. And I know my channel's called No More Hiding Jess, ha ha ha. I've had it pointed out to me so many times, and I'm like, I can't help it. That's the point. This is supposed to be helping me take the stigma away, but I can't. It's very hard to change an ingrained behaviour, like pretending you're okay when you're really, really not. So yeah, I'm acting really happy, but I'm not doing. Hang on a minute. Let me get my words together. I'm much better than I was 2 weeks ago, but I'm not as good as I was a month ago. So we're on a middle ground at the moment, and my main concern at the moment is to get my bloody sleep on some kind of track. It's going to be my bugbear for life, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to try and make myself go out of the house because, yes, I had a return of agoraphobic tendencies, which I honestly never thought were going to come back. It makes me want to cry because it's like admitting it, like saying it out loud is really horrible. I wasn't full on agoraphobic, that's why I say tendencies. But pushing myself to go outside by myself is still really hard, and that's making me feel especially shitty. So I'm trying my hardest to get myself outdoors before the man shape comes home from work. Even just to go to the coffee shop, even just to go outside, because I know that is the way I got out of it before. That's the way I'm going to get out of it this time. So I'm trying really hard. I did actually film a vlog right in the midst of the traumatic week after the panic attack, because when I have a panic attack, it's what happens afterwards that's so terrible, because I just turn into this, it's just the worst. And I did actually make a vlog of the first day where I was kind of trying to show the skills I had learned in DBT and CBT of, you know, how I got out of it last time. But I haven't been able to watch back the footage to edit it and post it, because I think I'm finding it too upsetting to actually watch, but I also want to post it just to show what I did, because that might actually be a useful video rather than me just doing what I'm doing now and just rambling bullshit at you and not being able to talk properly. You know, and at the end of the day, that's what I want to do. I want to post useful videos, and hopefully enjoyable ones. You know, I don't want to make people sad, you know, when they watch my videos. I want to either give them hope or a laugh, even if it's at me. I want to share what I learn and what helps me. That's what I've always wanted to do with this channel, is just make it a positive space where I can share the things I learn during recovery that help me. And yeah, I just feel like I keep making this kind of video, which now again has run to 20 minutes. I keep making these videos which I find depressing, and then I don't want to post them because I don't want someone else to get sad from watching my video. But at the same time, maybe I need to change my thought process about that and post what I want to post. And, you know, it's the truth after all, and I can't, you know, I'm not positive all the time. I mean, God, I'm a freaking Eeyore. So hopefully this one I'll post, because I think I deliberately made myself more upbeat, like without realising. I mean, subconsciously, deliberately. My words are not working. I'm aware of it. Yeah, I think subconsciously I acted more smiley and happy so that I could watch this back and edit it and post it. If that makes any sense to you, thank you for understanding. Anyway, gonna shut up now. I'm gonna try really hard to at least post one video a month on this channel, because I think that's a reasonable goal, because honestly, I feel like I could be posting so much more, but like I said, everything I record, I then find I can't edit because it upsets me too much. So maybe I will practice making some videos about things that are not so sad, and maybe just you know, talk about some positive experiences or go back to basics and share some CBT or DBT advice, things like that. If there's anything you do want me to make a video about, leave a comment down below and let me know. Somebody did request that I do a video on the dive response technique, which is like to do with an ice pack, and I haven't done it, and I'm really sorry. It's just I'm having trouble kind of filming at all, but I'm having trouble finding information that makes sense for me to say, if that makes sense, like instead of just reading it off Wikipedia or something. I do want to make that video for sure because it's helped me a lot. Wow, I am on one today. I feel sorry for anyone who comes into contact with me. Now I'm going to go and try and leave the house and get at least to the coffee shop before the man shape gets home, because it's very, very depressing to still be in the house when your partner comes home from work and think they've been out all day at work and you've not left the house. It's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling at all. Jess is gonna shut the fuck up now. I hope you're all doing okay, and yeah, thank you very much for watching this. If you made it to the end, well done, you're a brave soul, because this is way too long again. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you much sooner than last time. No, that didn't make sense either. I hope to see you again very soon. Bye. Fuck's sake, Jess. Bye, guys.